What advice do you give to the students that are coming in? I mean, do you try to figure out where they belong, like which road they're going to fit
and
the
I think
best
I
on?
probably did that to you too when you came in. I'll ask them, I say, what do you want to do? And then they'll tell me, what makeup they think they can do. And I say, that's not what I'm asking. What industry do you want to work in? What would make you happiest? Where would you like to work? If they are thinking film and TV, then I usually recommend the complete track, which is added on since you started, because I think you were master. It all depends on what they want to do. So there are certain classes you don't need to take. There's no reason to take advanced lab if you want to do editorial.
Yeah. Do you think social media, like what advice do you give the kids with social media?
Well, I tell them to clean it up, obviously.
Right.
Because I've had some people who are looking to hire at higher levels, and they're looking for an assistant or a PA. But that's in regards to just people finding out about you and what kind of person you are. As you know, in this industry, social media is crucial for networking.
Yeah.
I mean, I communicate with most of my industry people through Instagram and through Facebook. So social media is crucial. It's changing all the time. It's funny how we used to do everything through phone calls and conversations, and now it's all text. So you do have to be aware of how you text,
Right.
Because a mistake could cost you a job, and you didn't mean it to read that way as it is.
Well, even just being on top of your phone, like even when I've hired people, it's like who answered first. You know, it's such a big thing.
Look, exactly, because you don't have time. If you need somebody to assist you, or if you're hiring somebody for your team, if they don't call you back literally in 1 minute, you're going to the next name.
I've lost jobs like that. Like literally, I thought 2 seconds.
You do have to be on top of things all the time. I mean, at all hours of the day.
Yeah, you do. And I think with the social media in my world, I think it's interesting because a lot of stuff I work on doesn't come out for a long time.
Right.
You know, like another year or 2 years, and you can't post anything.
Yeah.
You know, it's like it's interesting what you can do and not do.
Well, I'm sure there's films you've worked on where images have leaked, or people start saying negative things about something, and you want to correct the record so badly.
Yeah.
But you can't.
But you signed your life away, and you can't.
Those NDAs, and you can't.
Yeah.
And you just have to see the firestorm happen and just sit back.
Yeah.
And I mean, what are some of the projects you've worked on?
I did All the Way with Bill, which was really cool. LBJ makeup on Bryan Cranston, and I got to assist him, which was really cool.
Yeah, and the Emmy
I got to watch
nomination.
him work, and then got an Emmy nomination, which was crazy. But I think the best part about working on all these things is to soak up all the knowledge that I get from watching these people work and their techniques, and I feel so grateful that I've got the experience that I have, because not everybody gets to have that, you know. And it's super seasoned makeup artists. I mean, so seasoned, and it's amazing.
And you find yourself learning new things all the time?
All the time.
Right.
All the time. So that's the cool thing about working on those big projects sometimes, because a lot of the people on them are so seasoned that you're just like, oh, I can't believe I'm here with these people, like, you know, and getting to learn.
Right.
Because I don't think you can ever learn too much, you know.
No, I agree with you.
Yeah.
And those people are the Jack Pierces and the John Chambers of today, and 30, 40 years from now, you'll be able to tell new kids coming in that you worked with these people.
Like, I haven't yet really met people that I don't enjoy being around. I love all their knowledge and hearing their stories and how they got started. And I mean, I pick everybody's brain. I can't help myself.
And one thing they all have in common, all of the names you told me, they're all incredibly passionate about their craft. And they are all huge fans of what they do, not their own work, but the environment they're in, the genre, working with other people that they love working with. So I think you feed off that creative energy.
And I mean, and now Greg directs. He's a director. Like, I think that's so cool. He went from one to the other, but he still dabbles in all of it. Like, it's just, I don't know. I think it's fascinating to see the path that everybody kind of falls into. I
mean, there's a lot of directors like Guillermo del Toro. I mean, he was a student of Dick Smith's program. You know, you have J.J. Abrams, James Cameron. These are all people that came from the film art part of it and then moved into directing. So I think it's a natural transition for some makeup artists.
I mean, the biggest thing I think learning-wise was, assisting Joel on The Lone Ranger was so fun for me, because I wasn't union, so I didn't touch anybody, but I just was like a sponge watching, you know, everybody work, and I, you know, met fantastic female makeup artists. My favorite, Robin Beauchesne, don't know if you know Robin, but she's like my female inspiration. I'm like, that's like when I grow up, I want to be like Robin. I soaked it all up. I watched her work, and you know what I mean? Like she was doing one of the lead females, and I feel like that's kind of where I was so lucky to learn everything.
Well, that's great because you were able to experience it and not have the pressure yet of being an artist
it's
up
so
front.
different.
So it helped you to prepare. So when you did get to that point, you kind of knew what to expect, and it was a little easier.
Like I like to like be a helper in the, you know what I mean? Like that's just kind of, so I enjoy being whatever I can be to a boss or the keys, or, you know, I just think it's important to.
I agree with you. It's important that everybody helps each other out.
Yeah,
and
and
you can feel that in the trailer.
Yeah, and I enjoy that. Yeah. Oh man, I love like good energy in a trailer, so that's why it's like I make sure if you're having a bad day, just leave it outside. You know what I mean? It's like nobody wants that bad juju in the trailer for the day.
Exactly.
You know, even though we all have bad days, but.
Yeah, but you know, you deal with it and you move on.
Yeah.
And you be as positive as you can.
Yeah.